Studio microphone host. Hey, welcome back to the Weight Loss and Fitness Podcast, where we keep it real, science-based, and, most importantly, delicious. Party Popper. I'm your go-to guide for smart weight loss, eating with freedom, and getting the body you want without suffering. Let's be honest. Have you ever tried a diet that made you absolutely miserable? Exploding head, low carb, crossmark no energy, low fat, crossmark no flavor, eating nothing but salads, crossmark not sustainable. Well, I've got great news. You don't have to do that anymore. Rock it. Today, we're breaking down one of the most effective, game-changing weight loss strategies, the one that lets you eat what you love and still hit your goals. Sparkles the secret? Macro tracking. Sparkles. If you've ever been told, pizza is unhealthy, or, you have to cut all carbs to lose weight, forget all that. Prohibited. Because in this episode, I'm going to show you how to actually take control of your nutrition with science-backed strategies, not myths. Bullseye. By the end of this episode, you'll know. Checkmark what macros are and why they matter more than just counting calories. Checkmark how to calculate exactly how much protein, carbs, and fat you need for your goals. Checkmark the secret to eating the foods you love without sabotaging your weight loss. So, grab your coffee, your protein shake, or even that last slice of pizza you think you shouldn't eat, because after today, you'll realize, yes, you can. Pizza fire. Ready? Let's do this. Rocket biceps. Alright, so now that we know what macros are, let's tackle the next big question. Light bulb, how many calories do you actually need? Because let's be real, if you want to lose weight, you have to eat fewer calories than you burn. That's just basic science. No magic pills, no detox teas, just pure math. Abacus sparkles. But how do you figure out that magic number? Do you just guess? Do you ask your gym bro? Or do you follow a random 1.200 calorie diet you saw on Instagram? Revolving light. Spoiler. Please don't do that. The answer lies in something called TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. Sounds fancy, right? But don't worry, I'll break it down super simple for you. Step 1. Your body burns calories just by existing, BMR. Before we even talk about workouts, your body burns calories just to keep you alive. Yep, even if you lie in bed all day doing absolutely nothing, tempting. I know, your body still needs energy for breathing, face, exhaling, pumping blood, anatomical heart, keeping your brain functioning, which, let's be honest, already takes a lot of effort. This is called your basal metabolic rate, BMR, the calories your body burns at complete rest. Light bulb example. If you're a 150-pound, 68-kilogram person, your BMR is roughly 1.500 to 1.600 calories per day. That means even if you were in a coma, hopefully not, your body still needs that much energy just to survive. Step 2. But you're not a potato, you move around. Now, unless you're a literal couch potato, couch and lamp potato, you move throughout the day. You. Checkmark walk around man walking. Checkmark workout woman lifting weights. Checkmark chase after your dog face. Checkmark dance in your kitchen while waiting for your food to heat up dancer. All of this burns extra calories, which is where your activity level comes in. Step 3. The simple formula to find your daily calories. Instead of overcomplicating things, here's an easy way to estimate your calorie needs. Multiply your weight, in pounds, by 14 to 16 depending on how active you are. Sedentary, little to no exercise, right pointing arrow multiply by 14. Moderately active, workout 3 to 4 by per week. Right pointing arrow multiply by 15. Very active, athlete, heavy workouts, on your feet all day. Right pointing arrow multiply by 16. Light bulb example. Let's say you weigh 180 pounds, 82 kilogram, and you work out a few times a week. 180 times 15 equals 2.700 calories per day. Right pointing arrow. This is your maintenance calories, the amount you need to stay the same weight. Step 4. Want to lose weight? Here's the magic number. To lose weight, You need to eat fewer calories than your maintenance number, but not too little, or your body will fight back. Light bulb the sweet spot? Eat about 10 to 20% fewer calories. Right finger mild fat loss, slow and sustainable, subtract 10%. Right finger faster weight loss, but still healthy, subtract 20%. Pushpin example. If your maintenance is 2.700 calories per day. Checkmark 10% deficit, slow and steady. Right pointing arrow eat 2.400 calories per day. Checkmark 20% deficit, faster fat loss. Right pointing arrow eat 2.150 calories per day. This way, you're still eating plenty of food, getting enough nutrients, and losing fat without feeling miserable. Rocket. Final thoughts. Calories matter. But so do macros. Now that you know how many calories you need, the next step is making sure those calories come from the right macros, because trust me, 2.000 calories from burgers and ice cream hamburger soft ice cream is not the same as 2.000 calories from lean protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbs. And don't worry, I've got you covered. Up next, we're talking about cut of meat, how to set up your macros for fat loss and muscle gain biceps. Stay tuned. This is where the real magic happens. Headphone fire. Studio microphone next up. The magic of tracking macros. Studio microphone host. Alright, first things first. What the heck are macros? Thinking face. No, macros are not some secret code or complicated science formula. They're not the reason your Wi-Fi is slow. And they're definitely not tiny robots living inside your body. Robot prohibited. Macros are short for macronutrients, which are just the three main types of nutrients that provide energy. Checkmark carbohydrates, aka the thing everyone wrongly blames for weight gain: bread, cooked rice, avocado. Checkmark proteins, your muscle building best friend: biceps, chicken, cut of meat. Checkmark fats, yes, you need fat, even if the 90s diet trends told you otherwise: avocado, cheese, wedge, peanuts. Think of macros like the currency of your diet money bag. Some people spend more on carbs. Some invest in protein. And others like a high-fat lifestyle. But no matter how you split it, these macros make up 100% of the calories you eat. Now, let's break it down with some numbers. Bullseye keycap 1. Carbs. The unfairly blamed energy source. Carbs provide 4 calories per gram. They include things like bread, rice, pasta, fruits, and even veggies. Baguette bread, cooked rice, banana. Despite what some diets tell you, carbs don't automatically make you fat. Eating too many calories does. Fun fact. Your brain runs almost entirely on glucose, a type of carb, so if you've ever gone low carb and felt like a zombie, now you know why. Man zombie. Bullseye keycap 2. Protein. The muscle building MVP. Protein also has 4 calories per gram. It's found in foods like chicken, fish, eggs, tofu, and protein shakes: egg, fish, cut of meat. It's essential for muscle growth, repair, and even fat loss. Yes, protein helps burn fat because it increases metabolism. Studies show that eating around 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, or 0.7 to 1 gram per pound, is optimal for muscle retention while losing weight. Light bulb example. If you weigh 150 pounds, 68 kilogram, you should aim for 110 to 150 grams of protein per day to maintain muscle while shedding fat. Bullseye keycap 3. Fats. The nutrient that got a bad rap. Fat has 9 calories per gram, more than carbs and protein. Which is why high-fat foods tend to be more calorie-dense. But guess what? You need fat to survive. It helps with hormone production, brain function, and vitamin absorption. Good fats include avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish: avocado, fish, peanuts. Rocket. So why do macros matter? Because knowing your macros helps you eat the right balance of foods for your goals, whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or just feeling amazing. And the best part? You can still eat what you love, as long as it fits your macros. Yes, even pizza, ice cream, and tacos. Taco pizza soft ice cream can be part of a healthy diet if balanced properly. So, now that we've covered what macros are, let's talk about how to track them and use them to actually lose weight without feeling deprived. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started. Headphone fire. Studio microphone next up. Part 2. How many calories do you actually need? Alright, so now we know what macros are and how many calories we need. But here's where the real magic happens, because just knowing this stuff isn't enough. You have to track it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tracking sounds like a lot of work. Weary. But listen, would you ever try to save money without checking your bank account? Probably not. So why would you try to hit your fitness goals without tracking what you eat? Exploding head. That's why tracking macros is a game changer. It ensures that you're eating the right balance of protein, carbs, and fats, so you can lose fat, build muscle, and actually enjoy your food. Step 1. Meet your new best friend, MyFitnessPal. Tracking macros doesn't have to be complicated, thanks to apps like MyFitnessPal. Cell phone. Think of it like a food diary, but way smarter. You log your meals, and it tells you exactly how much protein, carbs, and fat you're eating. Simple, right? Here's how to set it up in less than 5 minutes. Checkmark Step 1. Download MyFitnessPal, it's free. Checkmark Step 2. Create a free account and input your calorie goal, based on what we just calculated. Checkmark Step 3. Set your macro percentages. A great starting point for fat loss is 40% carbs bread cooked rice, 30% protein cut of meat chicken leg, 30% fat avocado peanuts. And boom, you're ready to roll. Party popper. Step 2. Log everything, yes, even the tiny spoonful of peanut butter. Now, here's where most people mess up. They only log their main meals and forget about the little extras, like cross-mark that tiny spoonful of peanut butter, which, let's be real, is never tiny spoon tears of joy. Cross-mark the handful of almonds you ate while just grabbing a few peanuts. Cross-mark the extra drizzle of olive oil on your salad green salad. Revolving light, all those little bites add up. Revolving light. For example, just 1 extra tablespoon of peanut butter equals 90 to 100 extra calories. Eat that every day for a month? That's 3.000 extra calories, almost a full pound of fat. Fearful face. So if you're gonna track macros, track everything. It's not about being obsessive, it's about being aware. Step 3. The "oh crap" moment. When you realize you've been eating way more than you thought. Let me tell you, the first time you track your food, you might be shocked, flushed. You might think, wait, I thought I was eating 1.800 calories a day. But it's actually 2.500? Yep, that's the power of tracking. Most people undercount their calories by 20 to 50%. Exploding head. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine actually proved this. But here's the good news. Once you start tracking, you finally take control. You can adjust, tweak, and make real progress, without feeling lost. Final thoughts. Tracking macros equals freedom, not restriction. A lot of people think tracking macros is restrictive. But actually, it's the complete opposite. Because once you track, you realize you can eat what you love, as long as it fits your macros. That means, checkmark want pizza? Cool, fit it into your carbs. Pizza. Checkmark craving ice cream? No problem, just balance your fat intake. Soft ice cream. Checkmark going out for sushi? Enjoy it. Just log it in MyFitnessPal. Sushi. Tracking macros doesn't mean giving up foods you love, it means eating smarter. And that's why this is the most sustainable way to lose fat, build muscle, and actually enjoy life. Up next, I'll show you how to set up your perfect macro split, so stay tuned. Because we're about to take this to the next level. Headphone fire. Studio microphone next up. Conclusion and actionable takeaways. Alright, let's wrap this up. What did we learn today? Nerd face. Checkmark macros matter. Carbs, protein, and fat. These aren't your enemies. They're your fuel. Rocket. Checkmark calories count. You need to know how much you're eating if you want to lose weight. Numbers. Checkmark tracking macros equals freedom. No more random diets, just smart, science-backed choices. Bullseye. Checkmark MyFitnessPal is your new BFF. Seriously. Tracking takes just a few minutes a day. And it changes everything. Cell phone. Now, here's your challenge. Start tracking your macros today. Right finger download MyFitnessPal, it's free. Right finger set your calorie and macro goals. Right finger log your meals, yes. Even that tiny bite of chocolate you think doesn't count. Chocolate, spoiler, it does. Try it for 1 week. And I promise, you'll see a difference. And hey, if you found this helpful, subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with a friend who needs a little nutrition truth bomb. Collision. Until next time, stay strong, stay smart, and most importantly, stay full. Fork and knife with plate fire. Loudspeaker disclaimer. The content shared in this podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before making any changes to your diet, exercise routine, or lifestyle. Checkmark.